Welcome to this week's video. Today we're going to have a nice energizing morning practice. So take a nice deep inhale, breathing in, lifting up through the body, taking the arms out to the side, getting a nice deep stretch, and bring our hands back together. Let's do that again. Breathing in, lifting up through the center. Taking some nice deep inhales, releasing and relaxing the arms down. Let's get a little bit more movement in the body, rocking up onto our toes, lifting and releasing, enjoying the movement in the body. And again, nice deep inhale, lifting up, energizing the whole of the body, taking the arms out to the side and gently allowing the heels to come down. And let's come to the top of our mat and we're going to do 2 rounds, the left and right sun salutation. Take it nice and gently, lifting up, looking up to a sun salute. Forward fold as we come in, lengthening through the back and then gently folding over. Stepping your right leg back, left leg into your downward facing dog. Coming across into a plank. Let's take this one nice and gently as we bring the body down into a strong plank, bringing the arms down onto the mat. Just a baby cobra to activate the back of the body and then release, drawing the body back up again into your downward facing dog. Stepping that right leg through, getting a nice deep lunge, and then the left leg, and then bringing the body up through the center line and down. Let's do that on the other side. Swan diving over, coming down, finding length through the body, then folding over, stepping the left leg back and then the right leg into a nice downward facing dog, coming across into your plank, keeping it nice and strong, elbows in as we come down into your baby cobra. Relaxing, releasing those shoulders, and then flowing the body back up, stepping the left leg through, getting a nice lunge into that hip flexor, and stepping this right leg through, forward fold, bringing the body back up, and bring all that wonderful energy down into the body, releasing the arms down. Here we're going to come into a warrior flow. So taking the arms up, stepping back into your warrior 2, finding this position which allows energy. Remember, it's a warrior, so we want to find energy through the body. And then coming into a reverse warrior, bringing that hand down onto the back leg, lifting up, finding length through the body. Find this lovely deep stretch down the side of the body, lifting up and then release into a side angle pose, bring the elbow down, and this top arm up and over. Again, find this length through the body, energizing, feeling this opening through the side of the body, and then grabbing hold of your block, bringing the body down into a nice extended side angle pose. Breathing and releasing, enjoying the breath. And then we're bringing the body back into your warrior 2, pushing back into that back leg, bringing your hands together. Let's bring that back foot round into a lunge, both feet going in the same direction. Then let's bend the back leg down towards the floor. Notice this front leg's not moving now as I send the back leg back. We can do that 5 times. Bending and releasing. Bending and releasing, getting this nice long stretch into the back of the body, activating, bending and releasing. Let's have 2 more. Bending the back leg and straightening, and then bending and straightening, and then finding length into the back leg, bringing the hands down to the front of the mat, and then stepping back into a downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale into our downward facing dog, stretching into the back of the body, relaxing the shoulders, and then step the right leg through, bring the left foot down into your warrior position, and then let's rotate the body back into our warrior 2. Here, facing the other side, we've got the right leg forward. Let's come into our reverse warrior, bringing the left arm down, right arm up towards the ceiling, get length through the side of the body, back leg nice and straight, and then release into a side angle pose, taking the arm up and over, getting this nice long stretch through the side of the body. Breathing, feeling the energy through the body, and then bringing the hand down into your extended side angle pose. Take 2 rounds of breath here. Breathing and releasing. And bring the body back up into warrior 2, pushing back into the back hip. Bring the hands together, bring the body round into a lunge. Bend that back leg. And here, relax the shoulders. We do exactly the same. Straightening the back leg and then releasing. Straightening the back leg and then releasing. Keeping this front leg nice and stationary. Just a small movement, but really activating the back of the body. Let's have 2 more. Bending and straightening. 1 more, bending and straightening, then fold the body over, nice deep lunge. Step that right leg back into our downward facing dog. Breathing and relaxing. And here I'm going to place the block to the side, come across into plank, finding length through the body. Engaging the thigh. Draw those thighs together, engage the core muscles, keep the elbows into the body as we come down. This time I'm going to release into a Sphinx Pose. So here in Sphinx Pose, I want us to soften the body, making sure we're not collapsing down into the neck, but find this length through the body, the chest coming forward. And then just rocking a little bit into the hips, getting a nice deep stretch in there, always thinking about keeping the back nice and mobile, breathing and releasing, and then a little bit of back strength work as we bring the arms round, interlace the fingers, taking the arms up and back, drawing those shoulder blades together. And here we've got the upper body off the mat. We're going to have 4 breaths, keeping this lovely long line of strength through the back of the body. Remember to breathe. Nice deep inhales. 2 more breaths, keeping the shoulder blades together. And then gently releasing the shoulders, bring them back underneath. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, engage the core muscles, keep the head low, elbows in, back up into your downward facing dog. Stretching into the back of the body, jumping the legs through, coming into a forward bend here. Entirely up to you whether you want the legs straight or slightly bent. We're going to have 4 breaths here as we gently fold over, looking after your back. Allow the body to gently soften into our forward bend, working with the breath. Breathing and releasing. Let's have 1 more nice deep breath. And then gently bringing the body back up. A nice upward salute, finding all that energy into the body. Drawing the energy back in, and we're going to step that right leg back into a smaller version as we want to come into warrior 1. So from warrior 1, we want to bring the hips forward. So notice where your back heel needs to be. If your hips are tight, then we don't want to keep the heel down, because what that'll do is that put pressure on the knee. So make sure the primary is that hips are coming forward to keep that balance through the spine. And if that means that the heels, if it means that heel's got to come up, then bring the leg up. And find a nice comfortable position. So bending into this front leg, we want to make sure that the knee is not coming over the ankle, and then we'll take the arms up through the centre line, get this lovely deep stretch down into the hip flexor, sending the tailbone down. And here what we're going to do is we're going to open up, taking the shoulder blades together, interlace these fingers, and then opening into a nice back bend. Gently allowing the body to lengthen. Drawing the shoulder blades together, breathing, enjoying this length. And then from here, we go straight in the front leg and come down into a nice extended hamstring stretch. Breathing and releasing. And then bend that front leg. Bring the body back up to the start position. Releasing the hands. Step the right leg through. Step the left leg back. Same. We want the hips to come forward. So find the position that's good for you. Notice if the hips aren't coming forward and you come into a back bend, you're going to press down into one side of the back. And we want to keep this nice, even feeling through the hips. As we bring the tailbone down, front leg nice and bent. Bring the hands together, arms up. Fold the arms over, draw those shoulder blades in together, get some movement into the upper back, and then gently bending into this relaxing back bend. Arms nice and soft behind you. Don't clench them tight, but we want them straight. No tension into the neck, nice and relaxed. Hips coming forward, front leg bent. Let's have 2 more breaths. And then straighten that front leg, bringing the body over, arms up behind, finding a nice deep hamstring stretch, relaxing into the breath, enjoying the breath. One more nice deep breath. And then release, coming down, bringing your hands down. Let's have a downward facing dog to restabilize the body, restabilize the breath. Extending back into the heels, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing in and then coming across into a plank pose. Engaging the core muscles, allow the body to extend all the way from the heels to the crown of the head. Breathing and releasing. And then dropping the knees down, bringing the feet up towards your bottom and getting a nice stretch to finish. Lifting the chin up, getting the stretch to the front of the body. And relaxing back into an extended child's pose. Knees out towards the side. Bringing the forehead down onto the mat. Knees to the edge of the mat. Shoulders relaxed. And we're going to have 4 relaxing breaths here. Breathing in and releasing. Get as much movement into the back of the body as possible. One more nice deep breath, softening the body. And then walking the body back up, coming into a comfortable cross-legged position to finish our energizing practice with our meditation today. What we're going to do is do some pranayama. So a good way after doing your morning practice is to bring the body back down into this awareness, back down into softening the breath, bringing your focus back in away from the invigorating practice, but back down into the body, into the healing and enjoying the effects of the practice. So what we're going to do is going to come back to our alternate nostril breathing. So find a comfortable position, bringing your right thumb onto your right nostril. We're using the right thumb and the left, the ring finger. On the right hand, sorry, not left hand. So remember, right thumb, left, right ring finger. Bring your right thumb onto your right nostril, using your ring finger onto the left side. We breathe in through the left side. Then we close the left side, opening the right side. Breathing out through the right side. Then we breathe in through the right side. Close the right side, open the left side and breathe out. One more round, I'll talk you through. Breathe in through the left side. Close the left side, open the right side, breathe out. Breathing in through the right nostril. Close the right nostril, open the left, breathe out. Now we're going to do that 4 times. So closing your eyes, and I'm going to let you do it at your own pace, but we start off breathing in through the left nostril. Two more to go. One more either side. And then release your hands down. Relax your hands onto your knees, keeping your eyes closed. Bring your full awareness to the left nostril. And just focus on breathing up through that left side. And down through the left side. Bring your full awareness to the left side of your body. Two more, just focusing on the left side of the body, left nostril, left side of the face, left eye. One more. Now do the same on the right side. Bring your whole awareness to the right nostril, breathing in through that right nostril. And out. And again, in through that right nostril. Now you bring your awareness to the right side of the body, right hand, right shoulder, breathing in through that right nostril. Right side of the face, right eye. And again. Now focus on the eyebrow center, that 6th chakra point. Just focus your attention there. Breathe in normally, nice deep inhales, focusing your whole awareness on 4 deep breaths, but focus your internal sight on the eyebrow center. Deep inhales, the whole of the body. Relaxing exhales. Gently bringing your breath just back to normal, relaxing, spending a few rounds of breath, just softening the body and noticing that feeling of energizing from the practice, but then this coming back to ourselves, this stillness that we have as we focus our awareness. Our senses should be that much sharper now, our body that much more connected with the mind. Namaste.
Yeah.